Hey guys. I have to say a few things, but if you just want to watch the video, skip to the time shown here. First of all, I have to say sorry because there are some bugs in the voice. And also the quality is not the best and I have no background music, but this is my first video so I'm working on it. But I still hope you can enjoy this video. And leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy. Giyutomioka, you have been called on a new mission. Go to Master Kaguya for more information. Already a new mission? I just came back from one. The crow flies over to the butterfly mansion. Shinobu Kacho, you have been called on a new mission. Go to Master Kaguya for more information. The crow flies away. I was just about to make a new poison, but whatever. Both arrive at the same time at their master's estate. Tomioka-san, what are you doing here? I have been called to a new mission. Seems like we're on the same mission. I think we should go in together. I think so. Their master is already waiting for them. I'm glad you arrived. In unison. Hello, master. I called you here because there has been reported that there is some disturbance in a village nearby. I wanted to see you in person to tell you this. You two were a great duo in the past and I believe in you too, that you can help the village with their problems. A crow will guide you to the village. Outside the building. As I said, we're on the same mission. In Giyu's head, finally we're on a mission together. Wait, why should I be happy over it? Follow me to the village. Both follow the crow to the village. We arrived. We have some time until it's night time. We should go and eat something to be prepared. Yes, you are right. What do you want to eat, Coco? What about salmon daikon? In Giyu's head, why does she ask me this? How does she know my favorite food? I know where to get some if you want to. Yeah, if you are okay with it. They go to the restaurant Shinobu mentioned. After dinner. We still have some time left before it's going to be night. We should ask the villagers around here if they know something about the demon. They walk around the village and ask people about the demon. It's almost night time, we should be searching it now. Yeah, let's go. In Shinobu's head, something is different about him today. They walk up to the nearest forest. I took 2 torches at the restaurant. We should light one. Now, did you hear that? What? I heard nothing. There was it again. It came from that trees over there. While they walk over to the trees, they get attacked by the demon. He tried to kill Giyu with one punch, but he could block it. Giyu tries to cut his head off, but the demon dodges it. Shinobu tries to stab it, but he dodged it again. The demon lures them further into the forest. Both follow him and try to attack it, but it's too hard to hit him in the middle of a forest. He could attack Shinobu and hit her leg, but she also could hit him with her sword and poison him. He flees into the forest and disappears. Shinobu falls to the ground because of the hit on her leg. The fight was too fast for Giyu to follow. What happened? Are you alright? No, he hit me on my leg, but I'm sure I could poison him. Can you stand up? I can try it. Shinobu falls back on the ground and couldn't stand up on her own. I'm sorry, I can't stand up on my own. What should we do now? We're too far away from the village. And it also looks like there is a storm coming very soon. When the demon lured us into the forest, I saw a cave where we could hide until the storm is over. But I can't walk there. In Giyu's head, I think I have to carry her or else the storm gets us. Well, then I have to carry you. Shinobu blushes and is slightly nervous. In Shinobu's head, why should I feel excited about this? I don't even like him. She stops herself from thinking about him. Why, yeah, if you don't mind. Giyu picks her up and carries her to the nearby cave. There is not much space in this cave. But the storm is almost here and we can't go anywhere else. I think we should light up our torch. They sit next to each other and are waiting on the storm to go away. After some time, Giyu feels something on his shoulder. He turns his head around and sees Shinobu laying her head down on his shoulder, but she didn't notice what she was doing because she was asleep. In Giyu's head, she fell asleep. I hope her injury is not too hard. After some time passed, Giyu was still awake and noticed that Shinobu was getting really cold. He laid his haori around her so that she wouldn't cool down so much. Then Giyu also fell asleep. After Shinobu woke up, she noticed his haori around her and started to blush. In Shinobu's head, since when does he care so much about me? I think I like him though. Shinobu fell asleep again and again, didn't notice that she laid her head on his shoulder. A few hours later, both woke up. Why did you lay your haori around me? You were cold and I thought this might help you to warm up a little bit. Shinobu blushes and gets very excited. Tomioka-san? Yeah, what's up? Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. Why do you care so much about me? I always say that you have no friends and that no one likes you. Well, she interrupts him. Lately I've also got a new look at you, and my feelings are telling me that you are the right person. I love you, Tomioka-san. Shinobu blushes the whole time, but Giyu started to blush too. Now Giyu is completely shocked. Well, Kacho, I always thought you hated me, but if you really mean what you just said, then I have to tell you something too. I always looked at you other than at all the other Hashira. I always had a special feeling when I saw you at missions or at a meeting. But I always suppressed this feeling as I thought you hated me. Kacho, I love you too. Shinobu turns around to him and starts crying while hugging him. I never knew you had these feelings for me. I'm so sorry for everything I said. I thought if I say that you have no friends and that no one likes you, want to prove me wrong. It's alright, I'm sure I can forgive you. Shinobu breaks the hug to kiss him. I love you, Giyu Tomioka. I love you, Shinobu. Kacho, I have to ask one more question. Yeah, I'm listening. Shinobu. Kacho, will you be my girlfriend? Shinobu starts crying again and hugs him. Of course I will be. After some time past, the storm is finally over and they can finally come out of their cave. How is your leg? I think it's a bit better, but I still can't stand up. So I'm probably have to carry you again. Shinobu slightly blushes again. Why, yeah, if you don't have a problem with it. Why should I have a problem carrying my girlfriend? Now Shinobu blushes even harder. Giyu picks up Shinobu and a crow flew by. Finally a crow is back. Please report to Master Kaguya that we defeated the demon and the village is safe. The crow flies away. Giyu carries her back to the butterfly mansion. As they arrive at the mansion, no one is home because they are all on a mission. Where should I bring you? My room is the stairs up and then the first room on the left side. Giyu brings her to her room and lays her down on the bed. What kind of tea do you like? Why do you ask? Just give me the answer. If you really want to know, I really like chamomile tea. Alright, just stay in your bed. Giyu noticed that she has gotten a cold from the cave, but she didn't say anything. Giyu walks out of her room and searches for chamomile tea in the kitchen. After a little bit of searching, he finally found it. Giyu sat up everything to make some tea. After he made the tea, her goes back to Shinobu's room. Here, drink this. What did you bring me? Chamomile tea, you said you like it. Shinobu blushes hardly. Thank you, Tomioka-san. Shinobu drinks the tea while Giyu sits on the edge of her bed. Shinobu drank the cup of tea very fast. You already drank it? Yeah, the tea was very good, thank you. Giyu took the cup and brings it back to the kitchen and then goes back to Shinobu. How is your leg? It feels better. I like to hear that. Do you need something else? Yes, I would like a warm pillow. They are in the box over there. She points on a box in the right corner of her room. Giyu goes over there and asks her which one she wants. Do you want the panda or the sheep? I like the panda more. Giyu goes to the microwave and heats up the pillow. After a few minutes he goes back to her and brings her the warm pillow. Where do you want to have it? I would like it at my back. Okay, then lean forward. Shinobu blushes but leans forwards. Do you feel comfy like that? Yes, thank you, Tomioka. Giyu walks out of her room to get himself something to drink, but when he came back, Shinobu fell asleep. Giyu sat back on her bed and looked after her. After a while he took the pillow from her because it was cold, so he put it back at the microwave until it was warm again and put it back to her. After a few hours Shinobu woke up again and noticed that Giyu was still sitting there. Did you sat there the whole time? Yes, someone had to take care of you while you were asleep. Shinobu blushes again and gets really nervous and excited. You can lay down in my bed too. Wouldn't you have a problem with it? Why should I have a problem with sleeping next to my boyfriend? Giyu blushes and smiles. In Shinobu's head, I never saw him smile before this. He must be really happy with what I said. But wait. What if someone comes home and sees us sleeping next to each other? We can lock the door and I can hang out my door shield with "Please don't disturb." Normally everyone respects the shield and the closed door. Okay, then where do you have your key? Up there. She points on her wardrobe. Giyu goes to the wardrobe and takes the key. He turns the "Please don't disturb" shield around and locks the door. Then he walks back to Shinobu. So can I really lay down to you? Yes, as I said before. Giyu lays down on her bed next to Shinobu and puts the blanket back over them. They are snuggled together and both fall asleep. Suddenly they wake up to a knocking on the door. What was that? What was what? Someone knocked the door. They hear Kaneo from outside. Shinobu whispers to Giyu. Should we tell it to her or keep it a secret? Sooner or later they all are going to find it out anyways. But we have to tell her that she is not allowed to tell anyone until we make it public. Kaneo and Aoi also have a key to all the rooms. Yeah, Kaneo, you can come in. As soon as Kaneo enters the room, she stands there completely shocked as she sees Giyu in Shinobu's room. Oh, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. No, it's not a problem, please come and sit next to me and close the door please. So what happened here, if I'm allowed to ask? Tomioka, do you want to explain it to her? Sure, I can do that. Giyu explains the story to her but leaves a few parts. Kaneo, can you please do not tell it to anyone until Giyu and I make it public? Yes, of course I can do this. Kaneo walks out of the room and closed it again. So when should we make it public? I would wait about 1 to 2 weeks. That's a good time. Shinobu and Giyu snuggled back together and fell back to sleep. This is the end. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it and I hope we see us in the next video.